Dang, I'm learning. Hold up. I'm about to be a commentator because I can't wait anymore. What we got? What we got?
All right. So they are starting off right there. Not is this a button check?
I don't know what's going on. Oh, you can never tell with Mega Man gameplay. You're all the way across the stage.
Yeah,
okay.
but it was more of the shield dance moves coming in from Mute, I believe his name is.
Smooch, brother.
It's Mute. All right.
Smooch, brother.
Oh, you are correct. It is Smooch. Mute is definitely the Mega Man. But it does look like they're actually going to start on PS1. No big surprise there. First week of us actually using PS1 over PS2. And apparently all it took was them adding the video in the background on PS2 for people to say, all right, PS1's a better stage. Don't quite understand why quite yet, but that is indeed what's going on. The Lucina first match. Now this is a matchup I haven't really seen too much. To be fair, I don't see many Mega Mans played anyway. Obviously Lemon is in our region, but aside from that, there's not too many Mega Man. There is obviously Scat and Yeti, and then I don't really know after that how many other Mega Man there are. So an uncommon character, and we're gonna see if that really pays off, you know, this time around for Mute. Or if Smooch knows the matchup, or if it just doesn't matter, because Lucina has huge buttons, huge quick buttons that you have to respect no matter what character you are. Off the bat, starting out with that gear. Not connecting, and it's weird. It looks like they want to try to kind of fight each other, but no one really wants to make that huge commitment. They're not quite sure how to go in, how to actually get that opening. But, you know, Mega Man is kind of getting the better end of this because these stray projectile hits are giving him a lead. Even though it's only 14%, every hit matters, especially against a character like Mega Man whose up tilt will make you explode at 70–80%.
Yeah, but you gotta be mad close to get hit by up tilt. Lucina has a gigantic sword, a lot of safe buttons, so I would be surprised if you got hit by an up tilt.
That is fair. I mean, we'll find out. I mean, Leaf Shield maybe will help out just a bit, maybe allow Mega Man to kind of close the distance while Lucina has to respect. And then you might be able to get a roll read, something of that nature. And Lucinas do jump a lot. It'd be very difficult to time, but maybe you can get a jump read as well for an up tilt kill.
Yeah, or like, I mean, you can just stuff out jumps with pellets as well.
Also
like,
true.
So if he gets like nervous because he gets too close with pellets, then he might roll and get a stock that way off a early up tilt.
Definitely can see that. Right now, though, it looks like he's content with just kind of using gear. You know, he wants to play at a distance, and ironically enough, Smooch doesn't really have an answer to it. It's kind of like he wants to stay at that distance because he doesn't want to hard commit next to Mega Man up close, but that distance is making him lose out on a lot of interactions.
Yeah, he's probably like scared to commit, but you have to.
Yeah.
Like you can't play this game being scared to commit to options, especially against projectile characters or zoners, because they'll just pick you apart until you lose your stop.
Hold up, you giving me tips on Olimar again? No, I'm joking. But you're absolutely correct on that. That's one thing you have to do versus projectile characters, and it's kind of counterintuitive. But all characters get played differently, and you know there's so many different ways to play Smash. I mean, someone like ZD, he commits. He does not back up.
Yeah, but he's also playing Fox.
That is true.
It's easier to commit with like a fast character, a zone breaker like Fox.
Almost got the stock from coast to coast. And that's one of Mega Man's safer kill confirms is gear to back air. It is true combo. Is he gonna go out there? Okay, got the roll read though. A little bit of movement right there, sensing the fear, smelling it in the air. Quick 19. That Leaf Shield, even though it got worse, the move itself didn't get worse, but just how you convert into it got worse. But it's still such a good move.
Yeah. If Smooch gets him into the air, he definitely needs to work a little bit more on the like up air landing traps and stuff. Mega Man actually doesn't have that easy of a time landing, especially against Lucina. So he should focus a little bit more on that if he does get inside. But looks like he's struggling to get in right now, getting through all his zoning projectiles.
You were talking about up air landing traps. Little did you know Mega Man was the one taking that advice. Smooch is already at 85% on the ledge, waiting for dear life, and you could tell Mute's looking for this gear to back air, but he was caught. Smooch had an opening, but just as quickly as he got it, was gone again.
Oh, and that's definitely nerves right there. You saw that counter right next to him when he was landing. It's like nowhere near him, just countered. Because, like, I don't know what to do. I keep getting hit. Let's just throw out this counter and maybe it'll work.
He tried it. It didn't quite work out. But I mean, I guess to him, he's like, I got to do something. At this point, okay. I was actually wondering on the left side of the stage when he didn't go for the down air if he was ever going to throw it out. Because Mega Man's down air is so safe.
Yeah. You can trade with it, though. Like, you can definitely hit a button. I'm surprised Lucina's upbeat and hit it. But he maybe spaced it outside of the sword hitbox.
It's because my man's genius. He got robot AI. Yo, why when he throws the gear does it look so swagged out?
What are we doing out there?
It's going to save him. It's going to save him. It's going to save him. Somehow, you know, that worked out. And Smooch is like, look, man, I'm going forward, whatever. Because this going back did not work. And I do like it. If he cleans up a little bit more, he might be able to actually bring this back. He does have mute at 94%, definitely in jeopardy of losing stock to a forward smash.
That's also signs of desperation, though. Like, if you're ever up a stock and you see someone that wasn't going off stage the entire game, especially on their last stock, and they start going off stage every time they hit you, you can tell that they're getting pretty desperate for a stock and they just want to close it out. So you can definitely get some better punishes off of their frustration for sure.
He doesn't have a jump.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, smart stuff from you right there. You know, unfortunately, speaking of desperation, that air dodge that Smooch did, it was an input error or he was just a little flustered maybe, but he did that air dodge and his double jump was gone. You recognized it, tossed him off stage, and got the easy stock because he knew that there was no jump escape option for Smooch in that scenario.
Wario, Mega Man.
My co-caster wants someone to save him. He don't know. He's stuck. He's stuck. He can't escape. You know the only way out, man.
Oh, we switched to Wario here. It's pretty interesting. I think Lucina does pretty well against Mega Man, but maybe it's just a comfort pick for him. He didn't feel comfortable with Lucina, and he's just gonna be like, you know what? Maybe this Wario will work out.
It was a very slow-paced match. So that could have been one thing that played a role. He's like, look, it was slow-paced. I'll get waft. I can use his air mobility maybe to get around some stuff, but also he can eat projectiles. Unless the gear stops. Oh, but you can't apparently eat the mine.
Yeah, you'll get the explosion, but you could bait someone into that. Like, wait,
Was that just called?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll find out in a bit. But yeah, you're absolutely correct. You can bait someone into it, but Mega Man is doing it from a distance, so it is relatively safe for Smooch. Oh my gosh, but not up close. Speaking of baits.
What's interesting is that it seems like Mega Man's most comfortable range is full stage, but that's not true. His most comfortable range is like right inside, like the tip of pellet range. And if you play full stage, you can take your time to like maneuver in and out of that zone. But once you get inside of that zone, most Mega Mans tend to panic. So you should definitely take note of be like, okay, well, like now he's in, he should try his best to stay in and not commit to getting a text chase option because it's not worth it.
Definitely makes sense. And I agree with you wholeheartedly there. That forward smash almost took it.
Like, realistically, the most that's going to happen if you're standing full stage is you might get hit by a Metal Blade, you might get hit by a Crash Bomber, and that's pretty much it. I mean, the pellets won't reach you, so you can definitely take your time. You don't have to rush into it. Ooh, nice conversion.
He does have waft as well. That is an option if you definitely want to do it.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, got the down air.
Okay, and we got a lead here from Smooch.
You would not have guessed this based on how the match started.
But that's the good thing about Wario, especially in this matchup. Like, Mega Man has a pretty tough time killing in general. Unless you get hit by like a back air, forward air, like one of his mini smash attacks. Probably not gonna die, and Wario's pretty heavy, so. And he has the air maneuverability to like weave in and out of like back air and forward air, so. I like the Wario pick. No, I can see it working out here.
But he is going to have to, you know, actually maintain his lead because he was playing from behind so much on the first stock, and once he got the lead, it went away again immediately. And that's not what you want to do, especially when you're already down a game.
That's true. But at the same time, you got to note, like, the first stock of this game, he was down pretty much 100%. So he brought it back pretty well, and this stock is only down, oh, it's about almost pretty much even.
Yeah, definitely true. All right, Mute right now. And one thing Mute's been doing really good is when he does manage to get Smooch off stage, he kind of lures him into a false sense of security by running in, running back, and then coming back in to kind of punish that option that Smooch is searching for.
Oh my gosh, and he caught that back here. All right. Well, it's pretty tough because he took the first stock, but whoa, what are we going out there?
And 76% put on to Mute. But he still, unfortunately, had 2 stocks, but that was such a good edge guard attempt. He does make it back, though. But he does actually have Mute at kill range. He has him 94. I thought we were going to see a down air attempt again, which maybe would have taken the stock right now.
And he still is holding on to that. Oh, this is bad. He has to air dodge, yeah.
Could have wafted as well.
True.
Use some of that super armor. Oh, you got to do it. Wait, really? I didn't know his up he was that high.
Yeah, it goes pretty far. He's getting obliterated off stage. Oh, that was the panic roll.
And it's starting to get out of hand very, very quickly. And, Wario can technically make this back, but I haven't really been seeing the conversions that Wario needs. Those quick combos into waft, things of that nature. I haven't really been seeing that from Smooch, and that's going to make this even more difficult to make a comeback.
Yeah, but if he takes the stock with a nice, F tilt here, maybe Mute does something else safe, he gets an up smash out of shield, anything of that sort. He still has the waft on deck for the last stock, so if he can land one conversion eventually. Ooh.
I thought he was going to back throw.
Back throw probably is preferred, but you know what? He gets the stock anyway.
Yeah, but does he have the combos for the waft? That's the question right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't do falling up air waft, you shouldn't be playing Wario.
Well, maybe he doesn't know. I haven't seen it. He's going for nairs.
Right, I've seen him go for nairs and falling up airs. He's going for them. I'm pretty sure he's aware.
But you gotta get open and get nair. Didn't get the up tilt afterwards. Very important. Tries to go for a bite.
Whoa. We're just gonna jump to it. No.
This is a dangerous game.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, I thought we were gonna see a huge punish on that shielded F smash. Very fortunate for Mute that it didn't happen. Up tilt. What we got next? 24.
Oh, and this is the danger of Wario. You see that waft on your last stock, and you're like, all right, I got to lead by 140%, but if I get hit by nair or up air or up tilt, okay, then I might die.
What? Doesn't manage to happen at the end of the